One of the challenges of introducing anybody new to a superhero that's been around for 80 years is telling them where to begin. There's so much lore, so much history associated with these heroes, it's almost impossible to just dive right in. Well, the good news is the new Green Arrow Reunion trade that was just released is an excellent place to learn more about Green Arrow, his history, and his family. Green Arrow and Speedy first appeared in More Fun Comics number 73 in November of 1941. Created by Mort Weisinger, who drew inspiration from both Robin Hood and from the 1940 movie serial The Green Archer, which was based on a 1923 novel by Edgar Wallace. Fun fact, Green Archer Comics actually gets its name from the original Green Archer book. The Green Arrow Reunion Trade is a compilation of the first 6 issues of the Green Arrow Dawn of DC series, written by Joshua Williamson, illustrated primarily by Sean Azaki, and colors by Roman Forgiato Jr. It is a loving tribute to the history and the lore of Green Arrow, and it provides you really with everything that you need to know about Green Arrow and the extended Green Arrow family, including Black Canary, Speedy / Arsenal, Connor Hawke, who is also Green Arrow. You even get an appearance from Leon and Jade. And you know that this is a tribute from people who love the source material. In fact, in an interview with CBR, Joshua Williamson said, "I've been a Green Arrow fan my entire life, and there was a Green Arrow story I wanted to do almost 20 years ago. And I love this passion, and it really comes through, and you can see that Williamson intends to be a steward of the hero. He wants to continue the Green Arrow story, but he also wants to pay homage to Weissenberger, to Neil Adams and Dennis O'Neil, to Mike Grell, to Kevin Smith, to all of the artists and writers who have contributed to the 80-year lore of Green Arrow." But Williamson isn't just paying homage to the authors that came before him. He's bringing something new, a new interpretation in some ways. I love this quote also from the original CBR interview. "I always felt like Oliver is John McClane from Die Hard. You can throw John McClane in a building barefoot and he'll make it. Or if you throw him in an airport, he'll make it. I always saw Oliver Queen as John McClane, so we're going to throw him on this cosmic beach and see what happens." And that's really how this opens up. It's a sort of a subversion of expectations. We know Oliver Queen has spent a lot of time on his island, and so when we see him in the opening pages washed up on a beach, that's where we think we are. But it's not. And that's where this story goes. Yes, there are all of the Easter eggs, there are all of the fan service that we want to see in there, but there's also subversion of expectations, and I love that, and I think that's the way to go, and I love this interpretation. Oliver Queen has had so much thrown at him his whole 80-year career. He is not a demigod or a metahuman. He's just a guy with a bow and arrow, and life keeps throwing crap at him, and he keeps figuring out ways to survive. He and his whole family do that, and that is the story that permeates this issue. Whether you're talking about Roy having Leanne taken away from him, or Connor and Oliver always being torn apart by some cosmic force that doesn't want them to be together, there's always something. And even in this issue, when we get that final beautiful moment, on a beach of course, where we have Connor, we have Leanne, we have Oliver and Dinah, and that fantastic kiss, because really, they are one of the best, if not the best couple in all of DC, and their romance is legendary. It has to be shattered by that image of Amanda Waller with a gun standing over Roy Harper in a puddle of blood. We don't know what's going to happen next, but what we do know is Oliver Queen will fight for his family.